lips still irritate me, but we'll work on those. I'm just going to do a little bit of... I've started with that red, but I wasn't very fond of it. So I've gone and found another. It's a bit similar. I want it to be a dark red at the base, because it's almost black in the film. And I know it looks like really sad, why don't I just get a bigger brush, but I'm trying to put as little paint on as I can, because sometimes you stick so much paint into the crevices and things like that that you end up filling them in and you take all the detail out. And the easier way is to use a very small brush and just squidge it in there. It doesn't matter so much about the top areas, it's just in the crevices you really need to get it in there. When I was at school, we had a careers teacher, and he asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said I want to be a special effects man. And this is like, I don't know, 12 years old. And I remember her looking at me, and she sort of rummaged some papers and said, could you be a bin man, because I've got a form for that. And I do regret not pursuing it. I do regret that, you know, but it's not difficult in, it's not too easy in England, should I say, that you can get these jobs. I would have liked to have been, you know, even just a scenic artist TV shows would have been good. But it is what it is. So I'm going to continue doing some more of this. And I've got a little bit more done. I'll show you how we're going. Looking good so far though. So that's the first coat of the red, the blood. I've left some of the more raised areas because I want them to be redder, and this red may make any bright red that I put over it sort of disappear. You can see he's already starting to look more like the character. I might just paint the pupils of his eyes because they are there. You can see that. His eyeballs, so that I have to. I don't know. I just feel better when I paint the eyes in. So far. So now we're using Tamiya flat red, and we're just going over. Not being too tidy with it. Doesn't really have to be. Just trying to get it into some of the creases. Doesn't matter if you stay over the edge. The bright red, or the dark red, should I say, that I used earlier. That's in there a bit. Is always going to really pop through. So it's just a matter of blending it together. Don't ask me why I use flat paint. Well, I should really use gloss, because then that'd save time, but I don't like gloss paints, I don't know why. Those never really look right. As you can see, because again, with all these things, it's breaking up the colours. It's not making it all one shade. You know, for places like down here, want to leave some, bits like this that are fleshed. They're going to come through a brighter red, which is a good, colour contrast. You want it to look 2 or 3 different shades of red. Not really doing it tidy, I'm just more brushing it over the top. It's just a little brush. And just, like I say, again, breaking up colour. So I'll do a bit more of this. Yeah, so pretty gruesome so far. So there's the red. I keep just finding little spots to just dab it in, and it is drying, and it is drying in different colours as well, which is nice because I didn't put the undercoat on, the darker red quite so evenly. And I don't mind a bit of flesh colour. I'm glad I painted it flesh coloured, popping out, because it all adds colour, and that's the thing. You don't want this to just look red. You want it to look like an injury, and if you ever see an injury like this, you would know that they ain't the prettiest things on the planet, and there are a lot of different colours and textures involved. I do love doing this. This is my thing. I love creating. It relieves any stress I have. It just makes me feel good, yeah. And to create something. I sound like Dr. Frankenstein, but these are my children, I suppose. These are the things that I create, and I'm kind of enjoying sharing them with you. I am going to show you some of the kits, some of the busts and things that I've already painted. I've got Jason and Freddy and all sorts of other characters. So when this is finished, I will show you those. I wish I'd have thought of doing YouTube back when I was doing them, but oh well. So yeah, pretty